Thank you for watching this presentation on non-host leveraging at the FIFA World Cup. This presentation and research proposal is presented by myself, Vitor Sobral from University of Queensland, and Alan Ferreira from Universidade de Porto. The background to this research is in the utility of events. Events are being used to generate benefits that include tourism, image, and other economic benefits. But what we've learned from the research is that these benefits don't automatically occur. So to maximize and widen these benefits from event hosting, leveraging is required. And what leveraging does is see the event as the seed capital or the resource from which we can formulate strategies to try and achieve the benefits we hope to get from event hosting. And event leveraging research has really helped us understand how hosts can achieve these benefits. But what's happened is because the costs of hosting major events like the Olympic Games are borne by the whole community or the whole country or the whole state, to recover and widen these benefits for a larger part of the community, we need to leverage in non-host areas. And while some research has focused on non-host leveraging, these studies have mostly looked at single city events. We don't know much about how to leverage for non-host areas in multi-city events that include the FIFA World Cup and UEFA European Championships. And that's important because multi-city events typically have the participants basing themselves in a non-host area. And so that leads us to our research objective, which is to understand how non-host regions can leverage benefits from hosting multi-city events like the FIFA World Cup. And that leads us to two research questions. What opportunities for leverage in a non-host area arise from being the base of an event participant? And how can an event non-host leverage the presence of a participant during the event? And we're going to use quantitative and qualitative research methods to answer these questions, semi-structured interviews with stakeholders, but also pre and post analysis of financial and other key indicators from the non-host area. The case study we're looking at is Vitória in Espírito Santo in Brazil during the 2014 FIFA World Cup. They hosted the Australian national team during the tournament as a non-host area. We're at the initial phase of data collection, so we're still looking at collecting this data and analyzing this data over the next 6 months. The results are hoped to reveal the strategies used by Vitória to leverage the presence of the Australian national team before and during the 2014 FIFA World Cup that led to fulfilling that region's strategic objectives. We're hoping that this will advance the concept of event leveraging. It will give us a more holistic understanding of the framework, looking at an area that hasn't been focused on before, and consider further opportunities for non-host areas to leverage. Also allow, from a practical sense, greater opportunities, to understand greater opportunities to implement strategic plans for non-host areas. And importantly, we can widen even further the benefits of event hosting to the larger part of the community, particularly the non-host area. So thank you for listening to this presentation. If you have any questions, feedback, or would like any more information, please email us on those emails provided.